Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Testing, testing. It could be a sweep. And Doug Drabek has the fate of the Pirates in his hands tonight. If they win, they go to the NLCS versus the winner of the Reds and the Dodgers. For New York, they've only scored 1 run in 31 innings. And wow, what a night that'll be. Well, for the Pirates, this is their chance. They're at home. They got 1 more at home. Then they go 2 more on the road. 2 chances to clinch at home. And one of them's now as they lead 3-0 and they have their best player, Doug Drabek, on the mound. Sid Fernandez will try and warm up right here. As game number 4 is about to be underway. Doug Drabek, he's 1-0, a 1.29 ERA, 7 innings, given up 5 hits, struck out 4, walked 4. And the walks and hits per innings pitched is 129. It has to get a little bit better today. So Doug Drabek, they beat the San Diego Padres here at Three Rivers. So here's Lenny Dykstra. Remember that Dwight Gooden is out. Dill Strawberry's out. Sorry. He went back to second base, and you heard his arm. Dykstra 0 for 2 on the day. Hard hit to right field. Underneath, that's going to be 1 out. A new player in right field. First time. Allowing some people to rest here. You have Dykstra, Jeffries, Hernandez, Wilson, McReynolds, Johnson, Carter, Elster, and Bachmann. And the Mets have a 139 average in the postseason. They got to do something. They got to mess around with their lineup because they're not even hitting. 1 run in 31 innings, and that's it. That's going to be a ball to Greg Jeffries, hitting 154. High and right into the air underneath is Van Slyke, 2 outs. Well, the Pirates playing good defense. Last game they didn't exactly overwhelm anybody. They went to extra innings. Here's Keith Hernandez. High and jammed him. Underneath is Ortiz, a catch there. Some new faces on defense, but the same result. We go to the bottom of the first, it's 0-0. Sid Fernandez, 6'1", 230, average, his age is 25. And it should be good. Gary Radis will start. Gary Radis is playing right field. This will be his first at-bat in the postseason. So Radis, and it's going to be inside ball 1. So Gary Radis, his first chance now to bat. Pirates leading 3-0 here, and that'll be to right field and fouled it off. You know, Hershiser for the Dodgers, they won in 17 innings. But there were a lot of walks. He had 7 walks in that one. The 1-1, he'll pop it up, and it'll be 1-2. Game number 4. The Mets trying to win 4 in a row to get to the next round. High, and he jammed them. Underneath, and that's going to be Keith Hernandez, 1 out. Sid Fernandez, Keith Hernandez. Radis leaned Andy Van Slyke, Bonilla, Bonds, Sid Brame, then Glenn Wilson, Junior Ortiz, and Raphael Belliard. They're only hitting 174 in the postseason. They're trying to spice up that bottom part of the lineup. So Lane will take a ball inside as he's going to start off. 1 out. Fernandez, and that's going to be a strike there. 0 for 5, and he struck out in the last game. The Pirates ended up winning on a Barry Bonds home run. That's going to be a shot to left field. It'll drop for a base hit. So that's going to be a single for Chico Lane. You're in the bottom of the first inning.
The center fielder, number 18.
So Chico Lane. Here's Andy Van Slyke. Andy Van Slyke, it'll be down low 1-0 with 1 out, a home run, and an RBI. Hitting .214 in a series. A very dominated pitching series. That's going to be outside 2-0. Van Slyke 0 for 4, a strikeout in the last game. The 2-0. Hit it hard to right field. It could hit the gap. It's back. It's back. And it is caught. Now there's 2 outs. So Mookie Wilson, what a catch there. And now Bobby Bonilla, 125, no home runs, 2 RBI. They want him facing better pitches because you don't want to get to Barry Bonds. They're going to steal. And he's safe. He's underneath. And Chico Lane with the steal there. Boy, did they gamble on this. I guess their thoughts were if he were caught, it would be Bonilla, then Bonds. And that's going to be a strike there, 1-1. 2 outs, bottom of the first. New York nothing, Pittsburgh nothing. That's going to be a strike there, 1-2. The Pirates having a little bit of pressure, a win, and they go to the NLCS. It's going to be fouled off again. 1-2. Struck him out, and that's it. Fernandez comes in and gets what he needs to. We go to the second, 0-0. Here's Mookie, 0 for the postseason. Trebek only had 5 pitches in that first inning. And Mookie now, he'll take that as strike. Big for Mookie, down low, 0-2. Kingsley, Gary Simmons, Patrick Johnson, and Larry Bullard. The 0-2 now to Mookie. It'll be 1-2. Doug Drabek, top of the second inning. On the ground. They'll pick it up, throw it to first. He's safe. Mookie Wilson gets on first. I don't know who the shortstop is. You never know if it was Raphael Belliard or not. Top of the second, nobody on. First inning took 5 pitches. That at bat took 4. It'll be 1-0. Kevin McReynolds hitting 167 for the Mets. 1-0, Pirates and the Mets, and it'll be 2-0. McReynolds was 0 for 5 with 2 strikeouts in the last game. 2-0. 3-0. They're starting to lose him, and Howard Johnson will be on deck. The Mets have 1 run in 31 innings. You know this will be right down the middle. Does he have the green light? Not even close. 2 on, nobody out. Both walks. Here's Hojo, Howard Johnson. Top of the second inning, that's going to be a strike. A first pitch strike is needed there. 2 on board for Howard Johnson. Would be a big moment if they could get a run, and that'll be a hard shot and a base hit. They could score 1. They're going to go to third. It'll be first and third, nobody out, and Doug Drabeck is struggling. The Mets have scored as many runs in 2 innings as they did in 31, and it's 1-0 New York. Howard Johnson. Here's Gary Carter. He's hitting 200. On the ground, could be 2. They'll give up a run. There's 1, there's 2. A run scores, and the Mets in 2 innings have doubled their run total from the previous 31. And Kevin Elster. This could be a correction game. It's a game where everybody's very defensive. In one game, they come out and they correct the stats by scoring a lot of runs. Elster, and that'll be fouled back. Top of the second inning, 2-0 New York. He nubs it, foul. 1-2. High and deep, Van Slyke back, but he's going to camp underneath and make the catch. We go to the bottom of the second inning, but New York has scored 2 runs, and it's 2-0 Mets. Well, here he is, Barry Bonds. The guy that won 2 of the 3 games with home runs. Let's see what Sid does with him. Down low, and that's going to be a strike. In this series, he has 3 homers, but all of them have been solo shots. And a slider curve, a slurve, is in. It's 0-2. And inside 1-2. New York 2, Pittsburgh 0. Struck him out, and Barry goes down. Well, Fernandez has gotten a lot better. There's the pitches. Good night. That was a ball all the way. Here's Sid. Sid deep to right underneath. This is to the wall, but Wilson will make the catch. 2 outs. So Sid Brame flies out to right field.
The designated hitter,
And Glenn Wilson will be up. Glenn Wilson, people don't know him. Not a big time name, but it's games like this where you make everything known. And that's going to be a strike. If the Mets win today, then the game 5 at Pittsburgh. On the ground, off the foot, and they'll pick it up. Glenn Wilson gets on first.
batting 8, the catcher.
So he hits him right in the foot, and Glenn Wilson will go to first. Junior Ortiz. High ball one. Junior Ortiz, first at bat in the postseason. He'll foul that away, 1-1 now. Well, the Pirates 2 out, 1 on. Down below 2-1. Can Junior get on? I mean, it would be interesting. 3-1. It's a hitter's count. Belliard is on deck. Raphael Belliard will be on deck. I don't think he's a shortstop. There's a shot, and what a catch. Oh my, we go to the third inning now. 2-0. Here's Wally Bachmann, who had that great catch in the last inning to end it. And it'll be the top of the third now. Drayback, and that's going to be a ball 1-0. So Wally Bachmann will start off. The Mets have 2 runs already in here, which means for first time in a little bit, the Pirates are playing from behind. 2-0 Mets. It'll be down. It'll be 3-0. Dykstra next. And they walk Bachmann, and Drayback is having trouble. Here's Lenny lined out to first. So it's top of the third inning. Outside 1-0. I mean, this is a problem. That's going to be a strike down below, 1-1. Doug Drayback came in the first inning, threw 5 pitches, looked amazing. The last 2 innings hasn't really done too much. It's going to be 2-1. Jim Leland is upset. Two and one. They're going to steal. It's a hit and run, and he fouls it away. New York has to win the game or they lose the series. So Bachmann back to first, the 2-2 now. On the ground and fouled it off. 2-2 again. Little looper and a base hit. 2 will be on with nobody out. New York is dominating this game. They're dominating so far. So that's going to be a hard shot left field. Bonds is underneath, and he gets it 1 out. They wanted to make sure nobody got to third with 1 out. And that's Barry. So first pitch, 1 out. 2 on, and here's Keith Hernandez. He popped out in the first. In the series, he only has 1 hit. He went 0-1. So Hernandez with the Mets, the 86 Mets. The 0-1. And that's going to be fouled back, 0-2. New York 2, Pittsburgh nothing. Struck him out, and we go 2 outs. So breakout, Drayback getting his first strikeout. And Mookie Wilson now is 1 for 1. If he gets a base hit, it could be 3-0. On the ground, should be easy. Lean to second. I think lean to Belliard. The end of 2.5. Mets have a 2-0 lead. Belliard now, ninth hitter.
The shortstop, number 6.
He's hitting 0.983 is the shortstop. And that's going to be a strike. One of those that got on base scored. 2 quick ones down below, and keep Sid Fernandez looking good. That's going to be high into left field. This one running after it and won't do anything there. It'll still be on the ground. Fernandez down the 0-2. Fouled again. Kind of a waste pitch to Belliard. The Pirates would like to get a run here soon. If they get one in another foul ball, they can try and get another run. Fernandez again. 2-2. So New York 2, Pittsburgh nothing. Struck him out. And Belliard didn't look good, but there's one out.
Now batting, number 19.
Right fielder Gary Radis. It'll be low ball 1 out. Radis 0 for 1. He popped out in the first. That's going to be a strike, and they didn't like that. 1-1 though. Radis very poker faced. And that'll be a ball there, 2-1. Fernandez didn't get it. There is a lot of pitching in this game. Not much action on the bats. That'll be on the ground, up the middle on a base hit. So Radis has 90 speed. He would love to come in, and here's Jose. Jose leaned, and that's going to be a strike. One for one, he singled in the first. Every game, and this is the 4th game, he's batted in this slot, and it'll be 1-1. You knew that would happen. Lean. That's going to be a strike. 1-2, 1 out. Can they get Jose Lean? Yes, they do. He doesn't like that one either, and there's 2 outs.
Now batting, number 18.
And he parted the ball that hits the strike zone. Is a strike, technically. But we've said this before, technicalities equal ejections. Andy, and that's going to be a ball, strike down low. He's going to go. They throw to second. He's going to be out. We go to the 4th inning. Wow, what a terrible execution in that inning. And the Pirates are still down to, I don't know about that one. They're still booing about that, and
Number 22.
the top of the 4th inning, Trey back now. Here's Doug. Hard hit. Nice catch by Chico Lane. And there's going to be one out.
Now batting, third baseman, Howard.
So Howard Johnson, a single and an RBI. 1 for 1 today. That'll be high ball 1. Got to be careful around him. And that's going to be a strike. So the New York Mets trying to come into Pittsburgh, make it 3-1. Oh, jammed him underneath, Trey back, and a catch, 2 outs.
The catcher, number 8, Gary Carter.
Now here's Gary Carter. It's going to be low ball 1. The Mets 2, Pittsburgh nothing. High into left field. And that's going to be a catch. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Van Slyke and Bonds. So Van Slyke is 0 for 1.
The center fielder, number
He
8.
flew out in the 1st inning. He hasn't had a good series yet. That's going to be a strike there. 0-1. So we go to the bottom of the 4th. Yeah, I'm tired. It's Sunday. 1 ball, 1 strike now. Fernandez on the ground. That's Van Slyke. Bachmann to Hernandez. And that's going to be 1 out. Andy has not had the greatest days batting in this series.
Number 25.
And he's a little upset. Bobby Bonilla struck out in the 1st. He has as many RBIs as he has hits. High straight ahead to Dykstra. And they'll make the catch, 2 outs.
Now batting, left fielder, Barry Bonds.
Barry Bonds. 0 for 1. He struck out in the 2nd. Now be low ball 1. Now the strikeout for Bonds was questionable. I mean, in a series he's hitting .375. He's had 3 home runs, 2 have won games. He's trying to do too much himself. As they'll end the 4th. We go to the 5th inning. The Mets 2 and the Pirates nothing.
Leading off with the Mets,
Kevin Elster, he flew out in the 2nd. He's 0 for 1 today. And outside ball 1. Drayback in the last game, Elster was 0 for 3. But Drayback, he really had problems in the first couple innings, in the 2nd and 3rd inning. But he settled down and he looks good here. 1-1. That's going to be a ball, 2-1. Drayback. A good pitch here. It'll be 2-2. The Pirates have a 3-0 series lead. They win today, they win the series. That would be huge. Struck him out, and it'll be 1 out. His 2nd strikeout of the day. If they win today, the Pirates, they will go to the NLCS. Here's Wally Bachmann, the 2nd baseman, good today defensively. But offensively, he hasn't got anything going. He walked in the third inning. But I meant in the series, he's had more at-bats. I think he's had a couple more. That'll be fouled off. Okay, he had one more. 0 for 1 the last game. Inside 2-1. The 2-1. Right there, and they're going to run to left. Barry Bonds can't get to it. So now it'll be 2-2. New York 2, Pittsburgh nothing. Hard hit and fouled it off. Drebeck has to get that oomph again. Here they go. 3-2. Dykstra's on deck. Bachmann. The 3-2. On the ground. He's going to try and get there. Lean. Flips it to Brame. 2 outs.
Now batting, number 4.
Lenny Dykstra singled in the 30s. 1 for 2 today. 2 for 8 in the series. And that's going to be a strike down low. So Doug Drebeck. That's going to be 3 outs. 3 outs. We go to the bottom of the 5th. The Mets staving off elimination right now. 2-0. So here's Sid Brame, 0 for 1. He flew out in the second.
The first baseman, number 5.
And inside ball 1. Sid Brame against Sid Fernandez. Oh. And the Pirates didn't like that one. 1-1. Well, Brame would like to get on with nobody out. Swing and a miss there. He's hitting 6th. The 2-2. Yeah, they struck him out. And that's going to be 1 out. 2-0 New York.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here's Glenn Wilson. He's 1 for 1. He had a single in the second. And high inside ball 1. So Glenn Wilson, unique. High in left field. If it drops, it's fair. No. And my goodness. Well, on the other side, if it were fair, it would have probably been caught. And that'll be foul again near the Pirates bullpen. The 1-2. Struck him out, and Fernandez is feeling it now. 6th strikeout of the day. Get the feeling the Mets, even though they're up 2-0, this is a commanding lead. And here's Junior Ortiz 0 for 1. And that's going to be a strike. He lined out in the second inning. Ooh. And he's playing really close to that. Last game, Ortiz was 0 for 1. He pinch hit. This game, he's 0 for 1. Right down the middle, and that's going to be a strike. 1-2, 2 outs. Down low, 2-2. The 2-2. 3-2. That's going to be high into right field. Deep, deep. Wilson will go back and end the 5th inning with that catch. Wow, the Pirates can't get anything going. The Mets will be up. Here's Greg Jeffries. He flew out and lined out. High, and let's see, Bonds wouldn't get there. Well, the Pittsburgh Pirates have 3-0 right now. They're down 2-0 here, and that's going to be 1-1. Hard hit to right field. It'll curve foul, barely. The 1-2, and not even close, 2-2. Doug Drabek. That'll be fouled off, still 2-2. On the ground, should have been ball 3. This will be Bonilla to Brame. 2 outs. 1 out. Sorry, it feels like 2 outs. Here's Keith Fernandez. He struck out and popped out. 0.67 average. Top of the 6th inning. Nobody getting anything going. It's going to be outside ball 1. And that's going to be a strike, 1-1. 1-2 now. You can see the pitch count. 64 total. He only had 1 inning where he was 2 innings, where he was a little bit shaky. And that's going to be fair. 36 speed. Gary Radis will throw to second. They might have him. No, they won't. It was a bad throw. And if it were a good throw, they would have had him done. So he's only got 36 speed. But he's on second. Top of the 6th inning, Mookie Wilson, 1 for 2. And outside ball 1. One and 0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. If you're the Pirates, I mean, you don't want to have bad games like this, but you understand that the Mets are 100 and some game winners. And all the Pirates have to do is win 1 of the next 4. They thought it was favorable today. They were at home. They had Doug Drabek. Struck him out. He didn't like it. And there's going to be 2 outs.
Now batting, number 22.
Close. But he hit his foul. Look at Drabek. He knows. Knows he got one. Here's Kevin McReynolds. He's a left fielder. There's been a couple times today he couldn't get to foul balls. It'll be 1-0. Hasn't hurt him yet. Only a 154 average. It'll be 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. And on the ground, it'll be fouled away, 2-1. The 2-1. Swing and a miss, it'll be 2-2. Trying to end the inning, they reach for it. Will they be able to get it? Yes, they do. Chico leans. Well, they got Belliard, Radis, and Lean. That's the wrong uniform glitch. We'll be back. Bottom of the 6th, here's Raphael Belliard. He's 1 for 10 in the series. He struck out in the 3rd the last time he's up. Oh, and that's going to be fouled away. Looked like he hung that one. Oh, I mean, he's catching up to that. He hung 2 of them. Fernandez hit him, and he goes to first. It hit him, and that was a mistake. Now here's Gary Radis, who singled in the 3rd. It's been a while since the Pirates got anybody on first. That's going to be safe there. So Raphael Belliard on first. The Pirates need to get a run. They would love to get, and again, we're going to play this again. Wondering why I'm dozing off in this game. 2-0 New York against Pittsburgh. Are we finally going to throw a pitch? Yeah. Low and inside, ball 1. Gary Radis is 1 for 2. Sid Fernandez. That's going to be right down the middle, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hard hit, that's going to be a base hit to a run, and this could be the Pirates' inning now. It could be the Pirates' inning to score as they got 2 on but nobody out. That thing was low. They keep hanging it, and they're timing it really well. Fernandez is starting to lose what he had. Here's Chico Lane. Lane could be a hero here. He's going to bunt over, and it's going to be 0-1. If he could get the bunt down, that would be big. The 0-1. 1-1. One and one. It'll be 2-1. So Sid Fernandez on the ground and foul again. Fernandez almost getting the out he needs. Lean was trying to sacrifice it. 2-2 on the ground. Will it be enough? Let's see. They're going to move him over anyway. They're going to move him over anyway. So all that time trying to bunt, and he takes a regular pitch and he moves him over. You're in the bottom of the 6th. Now you got Van Slyke can tie him up. You got Van Slyke, Bonilla, then Bonds. Van Slyke, that's going to be 1 run. He'll score. They'll throw to first. He gets 1 in. It's 2-1. And now the tying run is on second. So Kevin Elster to Keith Hernandez. Here's Bobby Bonilla, strikeout and a fly out. Bottom of the 6th inning. (2-1), and that's going to be fouled away. The Mets 2, the Pirates 1. And a strike there, 0-2. Oh, and foul. If he would have hit a home run there, everybody would have been ballistic. The Pirates down 2-1. They win the game. They win the series. But in, he fouls it again. 0-2 now with 2 outs. Bonds is up next. Oh, and he nubs it. Right down to the dugout. And it's still going to be 0-2. The 0-2 from Fernandez. He'll be 1-2 inside pitch. He didn't like that. The 1-2, 2 outs. Inside 2-2. Bobby Bonilla, base hit, and they're tied. High, and this could tie it. It's in the gap. That's going to be dropped, and it'll drop. 1 run will score. Bonilla to second. We're tied at 2. We're tied at 2, and Bobby Bonilla has just hit a 2-out, 2-strike double. Here's Barry. They intentionally walk him. They don't want Barry Bonds getting up, and that'll be the walk there. And now Sid Brame, with 2 outs, has a chance. He struck out and he flew out. Sid Brame, it's 2-2, bottom of the 6th. High ball 1, 1-0. Terry Leach and Bob McClure. Wow. This game, this could be another walk-off, except if the Pirates walk off, they win the series. Low 2-0. Brame could get on, and Wilson is 1 for 2 today. So Fernandez to Brame. That's got to be a strike, 2-1. The 2-1 with 2 outs. That's got to be fouled away, 2-2. Fernandez, 25 pitches this inning. He's trying to get out of here. Brame to left. And won't get it. Sid Brame. Can he be the hero in Pittsburgh? The 2-2. No, he's not. He strikes out right down the middle. And that was a good call there. But the Pirates have tied it up and taken the lead with number of hits. It's 2-2. Howard Johnson, 1 for 2, a single and an RBI. We go to the top of the 7th. Johnson to left field, and that'll be foul. Drebeck's still in the game. Junior Ortiz is the catcher. Oh! And Howard Johnson looking at that. Remember, Howard was with the 1984 Detroit Tigers. 1-2. 2-2. Top of the 7th inning. 3-2. They might lose him. Then you got Gary Carter, the kid, coming up. Three and two. Jammed him, but a base hit. So he'll get on first. And this is getting interesting. These innings are. Howard Johnson will get on. And now here's Gary Carter 0 for 2. Trebek's going to have to get out of this one. He'll be down low 1-0. He flew out and grounded out 2 for 12 in the series. That's 167. Is 1 for 6. The 1-0. Oh, they're going to go. He throws it right down the middle. And he had to throw junk on that. No double play. And Howard Johnson gets the second. Watch this. Through junk, Ortiz, everything went right. So Gary Carter 0 for 2, the 1-1. On the ground, a base hit. Are they going to try and score? They're going to throw home, and it's going to be 3-2 New York. Gary Carter gets a single. And the Pirates, if they want to win the series, got to come back again. And Gary Carter for the New York Mets. Jim Leyland will bring in a new pitcher, Doug Trebek. Not the greatest of days. He had some really good moments today. He struggled at other times, and even he will say, that wasn't my best.
Your attention, please.
Bob Patterson, 1 game, 2/3 of an inning. He's given up nothing. That'll be Bob Patterson. Kevin Elster. On the ground and a base hit. Wow. New York is stringing together a lot of hits here.
Now batting, number 6.
First pitch from Patterson. And here's Wally Bachmann, 0 for 1. He wants to bunt, and that's going to be a strike. I mean, this is big. If New York goes up 4-2, I don't know. It'll be low, 1-1. The Pirates are up 3-0. And if they win the series at home. 2-1. We had the possibility of 3 teams out of 4 clinching on this round, and they didn't. Only 1 did. Oh, that's a pop-up, 1 out.
Now batting, number 4.
So here's Lenny Dykstra, 1 for 3. Would be really hard to do a double play here, and that's down below 0-1. 0-1 with 1 out. On the ground, could end the inning. The second, the first, they get him. He almost beat it. But Gary Carter, and Gary Carter gives him the lead. It's now 3-2 New York.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 26.
Terry Leach. Only thing he's given up is a walk.
Leading up.
And here's Glenn Wilson now, 1 for 2 today, bottom of the 7th inning. The Pirates down by 1, and that's going to be fouled off. The 0-1. 0-2. Bottom of the 7th inning. That'll be a hard shot, Wilson. And thrown out at first, 1 out.
The batter, the catcher.
Well, Junior Ortiz will be up Three Rivers Stadium in Pittsburgh. If the Pirates win, they win the series and can rest all their people. Who knows who they're going to play, the Reds or the Dodgers? You don't know. And a little nubber fouls it off, 0-1. So Leach now the 0-1. Yeah, they say. Well, that was in his zone anyway. 0-2. 1-2. It'll be 2-2 with 1 out. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Oh, deep to left field! We're tied again! We're tied again, Junior Ortiz! Junior Ortiz of everyone! A home run off Leach, and it's gonna be 3-3 now! Wow, I'll tell you what, this game has gone crazy now. Watch Ortiz. Good night. That's incredible, and now it's 3-3 with 1 out. And Belliard now, he's 0 for 1 in a day. He's only hitting .077. We were saying before we could have had 3 or 4 clinch. We had 1. Minnesota beat Boston. And the Dodgers beat Cincinnati in 17 innings. Oh, he could go. Let's see. They pick it up. They throw to first. He's safe. He's off the bag. It's going to be a base hit, and Raphael Belliard gets on first. You know, he hasn't had much experience on the bases. Here's Gary Radis. And that's going to be a strike. 2 for 3, 2 singles and a run. His first game of the postseason. He's doing a great job. Bottom of the 7th inning. The 0-1, and that's going to be one. They keep going back to first. They keep freezing their own pitcher. The 0-1 to Radis, 1 out. They're going to go to second, and I don't know why they did that. They're booing, and I know Jim Leland is playing the percentages. I know, you know, they're playing, maybe something should have happened, maybe not. But let's see, the 0-2 now. They really wanted Belliard on second. And you never know, Radis is a hot hitter. Did he go? Yeah, he did, and that ends the 7th. Junior Ortiz hits a home run. And the Pirates and the Mets are tied at 3. Right now, Craig Jeffries 0 for 3. Somebody's going to have to score. Bob Patterson still in, top of the 8th inning. And that's going to be a strike, 0-1. So both the Mets and the Pirates, the Mets are trying to survive. You never know. You never know, especially when you're a favorite. When you're a big favorite, you're number 1. New York is number 1. And they have over 100 wins. They're really good. And they're down 3-0, and all that's for nothing. That's going to be a strike, 2-2. When all that's for nothing, all that, I mean, they're going to make a big charge to come back. They've scored 3 times more runs in this game than they did in the entire series. High and foul. Two. And fouled again. Bob Patterson trying to get Greg Jeffries now. The 2-2. And jammed him and he fouled it off. That thing was so far inside. Still the 2-2, nobody out. 3-2. Keith Hernandez. Deep to left field, this one is back, it's Bonds, and it's gone, it's 4-3 New York. You got that feeling, didn't you, with Greg Jeffries? How he was struggling, and Bob Patterson couldn't put him out. And Davey Johnson is loving it. He's absolutely loving it. A home run for New York, it's 4-3. Jim Leyland doesn't like it. But that is Greg Jeffries, nobody out, and Bob Patterson gives up the home run. Good night. 404 feet. Dave Rucker will come in. 1-0, 2 innings. He's given up absolutely nothing. But he hasn't struck out anyone either. So now in the top of the 8th, the Mets have a lead. And there's Keith. It's going to be 0-1. Like a new inning. He doubled in the 6th. Nobody is out here. Nobody is on. And it's 4-3 New York. It's like Junior Ortiz never hit that home run. And a good catch by Belliard. 1 out. I thought that might have been a hit. 100 games, and the Pirates cannot just get the lead. Here's Mookie. Mookie now, top of the 8th inning, 1 out. Outside 1-0 with 1 out. Rocker. Hard hit, base hit. And Mookie Wilson will get on first. Well, New York's chance to get an insurance run now, as it's 3-0. One on, 1 out. McReynolds now inside, ball 1. A walk and a run. New York 4, Pittsburgh 3. And that's going to be a strike there. 1-1 with 1 out. And that's going to be a ball inside, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. They go back to first. That's going to be hard hit foul. It'll be 2-2. So Kevin McReynolds in left field. I keep wanting to call him McAllister, but he isn't. That's Home Alone. Two and two, Rocker. New York trying to get. And a little looper and a base hit. So they'll get Wilson on third. Easy insurance run. Here in the top of the 8th, 1 out. And McReynolds gets on. They had a hit run going. And now all Hojo has to do, 2 for 3 today, is sacrifice. And New York will be up 5-3. And that's going to be a strike. 2 singles, an RBI, and a run. It looks like the Mets' day, they were up 2-0. It was 2-2, 3-2 Mets, 3-3, and now 4-3. High and fouled that back, quickly 0-2. If Johnson strikes out, there's a chance. The Pirates in the bottom of the 8th will have a chance. Trying to hold. McReynolds on. The 0-2 with 1 out. Inside 1-2. High and fouled that one. That one's in the Monongahela, but it's foul. 1-2. And they throw it back to first. I understand they want to get him back there. 1-2 now. To Howard Johnson. High pop fly, and this is going to be deep. This is deep, and Van Slyke, it's going to be a run. It will be a run. It's 5-3 New York. Oh, a huge run as Mookie Wilson comes in, and nothing Van Slyke could do. And that's the insurance they wanted. Here's Gary Carter, the guy who had the RBI, the real big RBI, for the New York Mets to make it 3-2. They steal, they throw, they get them. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. The Pirates, now they're down again.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Mets,
Roger McDowell.
43.
Forgot he was a New York Met. 6'1", 175. First time he's pitching. Here's Jose Lean. He singled in the first. That's it.
Leading up for the Pirates, the second baseman, number 13.
1 for 3 today. Bottom of the 8th inning. And I'll be down low, strike 1. Randy Myers and Bob McClure. Jose Lean now, 1 for 3. There's going to be a hit, hard hit, but they're going to pick it up. Throw Johnson to Hernandez, 1 out. And Lane couldn't be on, so now you have Andy Van Slyke 0 for 3, and he's really got to pick it up. This 3-4-5, this is really going to be a big portion of how the game's going to go. Van Slyke short to first, 2 outs. And Van Slyke, he could be done for the day. Batting. Here's Bonilla doubling an RBI. Hitting 158, McDowell again. The Mets trying to win their first game. They got to win 4 in a row. This will be the first checkbox. The second checkbox will be get out of Pittsburgh, then force a game 7, and then win it all. The Mets have a 5-3 lead here in the bottom of the 8th. The 1-1 with nobody on, and that'll be a hard shot and a base hit for Bonilla. The Mets might walk Barry Bonds.
The left fielder, number 24,
Barry has not had a great day today. He's 0 for 2 with an intentional walk. McDowell. Oh, right in the middle there. It's going to be 0-1. Hitting .333. Barry Bonds. If he were to go deep, it'd be 5-5 right now. That'd be incredible. The 0-1 now. But Benia's got to be careful. Benia can go. Because they're down by 2, Bond's speed matters. 1-1 with 2 outs. Big for New York to get this out. Big for Pittsburgh to get a hit. And it's 2-1. Sid Brame is coming up next. If they walk Bonds, Brame will have 2 on in the bottom of the 8th. That's going to be fouled off, 2-2. Such bat speed for Barry Bonds. Bottom of the 8th. 1 on, 2 outs. The 2-2. Here it comes. And it's going to be fouled. Well, Barry Bonds, you remember, won 2 of these 3 games with home runs. 1 in the 9th and 1 in the bottom of extra innings, and that's going to be to left field. And can't have it. Kevin McReynolds ain't making that run. 2-2 still to Barry Bonds. McDowell trying to work on him. And that's going to be fouled again. 2-2. Oh, so big this is. And that'll be fouled again. There has to be a time. There has to be a time when this will be finished. It'll be on the ground. Oh, what a catch by Fernandez. It almost was a base hit. In the right field that would have made it 5-4.
Your attention, please.
That might have done it. Jeff Robinson is coming in. Here's Gary Carter, a single and an RBI, 231 average. He'll be up again. Remember, they got caught stealing. So Carter will come up, fresh count when you start at inning. That's going to be a strike, 0-1. On the ground. Benia to Brame, 1 out. 5-3 is possible. 6-3 is not. And Kevin Elster, he singled in the 7th. So here's Elster. That's going to be down low, ball 1. New York trying to force a 5th game, of course. You break it down. You survive. You get out of Pittsburgh. You force a game 7. And then you win. 2-1. New York 5, Pittsburgh 3. It's very possible the number 1 seed can sweep. 3-1 with 1 out. Wally Bachmann is on deck. Kevin Elster might be on first. 3-2 now, 1 out. Oh, how big this is. High and foul. 3-2. High into left field. Bonds is under, and he'll make the catch. 2 outs. You get the feeling the Pirates never win those battles today. They did in the past, but not today. Wally Bachmann walked in the third, but hasn't had a hit. And low ball 1. Bachmann is a switch hitter. Remember last time he was up, he was batting from the right side. And he's going to put that down 1-1. Remember, the rule goes pitcher, batter, batter, pitcher. The pitcher has to use the same hand of the batter. The batter can switch, but has to be between pitches. So the guy can't wind up and then move to the other side. Right to Sid Brame, and now the Pirates, they got to score 2 in the bottom of the ninth. If they do that, we keep on playing. Brame, Wilson, and Ortiz. Randy Myers will come in. This will be New York's first win of the series, their first save opportunity. They haven't blown a save. And here we go. Brame is 0 for 3, struck out in the 6th. Randy Myers, he would play for the Cubs later on. A lot of all-stars on this team. Did he go? And they say no. 1-0. 1-0. 1-1. Well, you'd like the umpire to call that one to begin an at-bat. That's 1-2 now. He gave up 2 others right there. One ball, 2 strikes. That's going to be a number to the gap. Let's see if they get underneath. They do. And McReynolds 1 out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Glenn Wilson.
So Glenn Wilson. And Glenn, hard stop. Howard Johnson to first, and it's 2 outs, and the Pirates are down to their last out.
Up next to the Pirates, the catcher, Junior.
And now Junior Ortiz, who hit a home run the last time he's up. This is it. Game 4, 2 outs. Bottom of the ninth. Ortiz. And caught by Mookie, and that's it. The Mets survive their first of 4 check marks. They need to win 4 in a row, and the Mets win game number 4, 5-3. The Pirates had their opportunities. They were down 2-0 and tied it, 3-2 and tied it, and then it was 5-3. They had their chances, the Pirates did, to end the series. They never had the lead. They never had an elimination score. They never did. But after 7 innings, it was tied. And the New York Mets will have 1 more game in Pittsburgh to try and survive. The Mets 5, the Pirates 3. Leach the win, Patterson the loss, and Randy Myers the save. And they win their first of maybe 4 straight. Who knows? Gary Carter, a big RBI, and that was very big. And Chico leaned. Then Ortiz. Junior Ortiz tied it up at 3. And Greg Jeffries. Good night. Wilson to catch to end the game. The Pirates just did not get what they needed. Howard Johnson,
The final line
2 for
score
3,
our
2
ball game
RBI.
for the victorious New York Mets. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.
And that's going to be it. We're going to take a look now at the box score. Here it is. Mookie Wilson with 2 hits. Howard Johnson, 2 of 3 with 2 RBIs. And he got player of the game. Batting, Hernandez had a double. Jeffries the home run. RBIs, sorry about that. Greg Jeffries had an RBI. Howard Johnson had 2. And Gary Carter had 1. 5 runs on 5 runs for New York. Sacrifice fly was Johnson. And grounding into the double play, Dykstra and Carter. So, how did New York end up with 5 runs and only... How did they end up with 5 runs and only 4 RBI? Johnson stole a base. McReynolds was caught stealing. Radis had 2. Bonilla with 2. And that's it. 8 strikeouts for the Pirates. Only walked once. Bonilla double. Ortiz with the home run. RBI Van Slyke, Bonilla, and Ortiz. Hit by pitch was Raphael Belliard. Leaned, stole a base. Radis and Belliard were caught stealing. Pirates were 1 for 3. All the runs were earned. Doug Drabeck, 6 hits. He gave up 6 hits, 3 runs, all of them earned. Patterson, that was tough. And Rocker, both giving up a run, and they were earned. Robinson was all right. Fernandez, 2 earned runs, and Leach, 1 earned run. McDowell and Myers only giving up a hit between them. That's it. No walks. Well, New York survives. They have 1 more game at 3 Rivers. And when we take a look at today's game, that's it for today. But you take a look at the next game, Game 5, Oakland and Toronto. That should be big. That series is tied at 2. That's a series that's crazy. And then Bob Ojeda against Dunn. So Ojeda against Dunn. New York and Pittsburgh. The Pirates trying to win game number 5. But Bob Welsh against Jimmy Key. Toronto trying to go up 3-2 in that series. Of the 3 teams that could have clinched, only 1 did. And LA stayed alive and New York stayed alive, but Minnesota clinched. You never know. That's it for today. Have a great day. We will see you later.